Before the video starts, I just wanted to apologize for mistakes on my iceberg video. Honestly, now that I look back on it, some mistakes I made were kinda dumb, and I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. But in all seriousness, I'm sorry for mistakes I did and for not knowing some pretty obvious things on the iceberg, and thank you guys for pointing it out in the comments and letting me know. I really love you guys and I appreciate the help you gave me. GMOD horror. GMOD horror is one of the most interesting things I know. Things made for it either can be pure dogshit or a masterpiece, where atmosphere is discomforting, makes you feel dreaded. You feel that you're stalked, followed, that someone is right behind the corner, waiting for you, where in reality it's just your mind f***ing you up and there is nothing there. Or a map where you don't really know where to go and only scares are JPEGs or T-posing ragdolls. There are some really creative and unique horror maps or add-ons on GMOD Workshop, and sometimes it's worth scrolling for like an hour to try and find the good one. First thing that comes to my mind is an add-on named Linar, where you have this weird pistol which shoots out these little lasers and reveals the area you point at. And on one point, I absolutely love the dread and uncertainty you feel while playing this. It's simple yet so much unnerving. But that's not the focus of the video. This video is about my favorite scary horror maps in GMOD. I love backrooms. No, not this one, that one. I love backrooms in the way they were supposed to be represented. A labyrinth of rooms, hallways, which are supposed to represent fear of the unknown. But unfortunately, it got turned into this pretty cancerous brain-rotting thing before fading away from the internet for it to be barely remembered today. And for me, that's honestly sad. In my opinion, backrooms had such a potential to be one of the most unsettling phenomenons on the internet, yet it got absolutely fucked over by this. And on GMOD Workshop, you can find plenty of backroom horror maps, some good and some bad. And this one, which is honestly my favorite by far. There are of course some things that kinda get on my nerves when I play this map, but that's fine. Nothing is perfect, cause only you guys that are watching are mwah. For this specific map, we had a special guest, which is my sister, who decided to play with me, and we will see some things from her perspective too. There are multiple levels in this map, those being Level 0, the classic backrooms, Level 1, which is a parking lot, Level 2, which is these hallways with pipes and this tall guy chasing us while moving at the speed of light, Level 3, which is a facility split in two parts, Level 4, which is inhabited by humans which gets invaded by zombies, Level 5, which is a hotel, and Level 6, which is extremely dark hallways. And of course, there's some Easter eggs level 2. All the levels were done in a perfect way for me, really making me feel helpless and lost. But at least my sister was beside me, so there was someone I could yell at. Even though some parts of the map were goofy and not really scary for me and my sister, you can see a lot of effort went into this map, and for me, the effort paid off. I think there are multiple endings on this map, however, us two didn't find them, but we had a lot of fun with the normal one we got. And even though map takes maybe an hour, it's really good, and if you have somebody to play with, go for it. I recommend it if you love horror, of course. I'll be honest to you guys, even though I personally love to swim and dive, I'm extremely scared of ocean. I have thalassophobia and submechanophobia. If you don't know, thalassophobia is a fear of deep bodies of water, and submechanophobia is a fear of man-made objects that are submerged underwater. But I'm honestly scared of any object underwater. I'm not sure why. Hell, I'm even scared of big rocks underwater. That's not even a joke. I literally, when I see a rock underwater, I'll get a panic attack if I'm nearby it. But enough about that. What is important is this map. I want to show it to you guys. And before we go, I will ask you something. Did you ever played or heard for a game called Iron Lung? If you somehow didn't, Pyrocynical made a video on it, but in short, it's just a horror game where you're in a submarine and you're going around taking pictures at points of interest. Well, the map I will talk about, Depths 7, is same as Iron Lung, where you're somewhere in the ocean taking pictures and managing your power system. This map is honestly, in my opinion, one of the scariest maps on the workshop. The environment you find yourself in and in which you are stuck is extremely unnerving, with unnerving ambience. Everything just clicks together. As I said, you are stuck in a submarine where you have 4 rooms. One of them is some kind of storage room, area where you spawn, generator room, and your main room. Main room is where 70 to 80% of the gameplay takes place, where you have a monitor, a distance indicator, camera toggle, and a bar which shows how close you are to final objective. You're gonna go from point to point and you will see some interesting things, to say the least. And one of the last objectives on the map, this happens. Depth 7 patrol operation has ended successfully. 3 submarine operators lost. All footage from GK82 has been recovered. You are not the first submarine which went down there, and you can even see few recovered photos in the room you spawn inside of. And you, the guy in the submarine, is already 3 days inside that submarine. And when you play it, that's the 4th day, and that is your last day. This map is wonderful, and it really did scare me a few times, and it didn't even have a single jump scare, unlike JPEG jump scare simulators that are on the workshop. And I'm not sure what else to say about this map. You should check it out though. And that's all there is for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Stay safe.